All my savages, what's really good? Welcome back to the channel. And also, welcome to a new series that I like to call Donnie Stories. Now, what is Donnie Stories? What the hell is that about? If you ever wanted the raw, unfiltered, behind the scenes moments of my life, the crazy stories, the random opportunities, and all the wild, what's the word? What's the word? I'm gonna just say situations, all the wild situations that I found myself in and still find myself in to this day. I have so many stories to tell you, so many things to share. And this is where you're gonna hear it all. Now, today's story, how I accidentally booked my first major movie role. No audition, I want to make that clear. No preparation, literally just being in the right place at the right time. I couldn't make this up if I wanted to. I don't even like making stories up. I only tell my stories because I know the stories, because it's my story. And listen, I promise you, by the end of this video, you will fully understand why you should always stay ready so that you don't have to get ready. And like a great man once said, opportunity be knocking. You gotta let that motherfucker in. Because there's nothing like an opportunity falling in your lap. And whether you're ready or not, nobody knows that except you. And the sweet part is making it look so easy and graceful. Also, real quick, what's the most random way you ever gotten an opportunity? Drop it in the comments, because I know I am not the only person with these wild stories. Let's hit it. Man, oh man. Let's take it back to September of 2019, pre-COVID. That's when outside was really considered outside and New York Fashion Week was in full effect. I was in NYC having a ball, linking up with friends, networking, and just soaking up everything the New York Fashion Week had to offer. Because if you've never been, man, you missing out. And I even think it was better a couple years ago. That's just my opinion though. One night, I even got invited to a fashion show in Brooklyn to grab some content for them. Now, this is the beginning of when the universe started universing. You feel me? The event was fire, but their alcohol sponsor bailed on them just a couple days before the event. Now, I reached out to my relationship at Bel Air, and would you believe they came through bells and whistles, stocked the bar with the champagne, the bamboo rum, and they hit them with the McQueen, which is like the best gin I've ever had in my life. It's so smooth. If you haven't tried it, make sure you do. I can't even hold you up. At that very moment, I was feeling myself a little bit because I'm like, that was light work. That was just a quick little phone call just to see what could potentially happen. And it pulled through. And I was extremely happy, and my name was attached to that. That just goes to show you how powerful your network and your resources can be when you need them the most. Now, this one is for you. What's that moment when you connected the dots like a boss? Maybe you hooked somebody up with a job, or maybe you got somebody some concert tickets, or you plugged somebody in with some backstage passes or something. Sometimes it's good to be the plug, and it even pays if you get good at it. And this is just a reminder, since we're building a solid, strong community over here, make sure you tap in with the comments. Like, don't be shy. We all sharing our experiences. Oh Lord, I didn't spill some tea on my jacket. I spilled some tea on my jacket. It be like that sometimes. Switched it up. We're back in action. So fast forward to the next night, we at the star-studded Gucci party. I pulled up with one of my homies that does PR for Nick Young, PJ Tucker, Rudy Gay, and a long list of other athletes. And man, we cut the line. Paparazzi was out there shooting Nick and PJ. I saw Cuba Gooding Jr. at the bar. God forgive me, but he had overalls on and nothing under it. I've never seen anything like this in my life. Just in the party, people got suits on, tuxedos, everybody's fly. I don't really even know what to say about that one. We didn't stay too long, but on the way out, Gucci gave us Gucci Guilty gift bags. Like, they gave us the cologne gift bags. Look in the bag, brand new box of cologne. I'm like, what? I ain't gotta spend my money on this? This is amazing. Now let's fast forward again. Okay, the next night, I'm at the Brooklyn Chop House with my homie Ivy Rivera and her people. Shout out to Ivy. I call her Poison for obvious reasons. I can't help it. Man, we eating these like Pac-Man themed shrimp. Just imagine shrimp that look like Pac-Man with the colors and everything. Crazy. I'm in the middle of eating one and I get a phone call from my manager at the time. He's like, I know you in New York. I know you got some things scheduled, but I just got a call from Lee Daniels' sister, Leah Daniels Butler, and she wants to cast you in the new Coming to America movie. I'm in the middle of chewing the shrimp and I'm about to choke. I told him to run it back. Said, could you run it by me one more time? And then he repeated it. And I said, like when? He was like, hey, they want to know if they could fly you out tomorrow. I told him that you're booked for the shoot on Saturday. So they'll have you back at least by Thursday. So you'll have more than enough time. I'm like, oh, okay. Now my only discrepancy is the fact that I just spent a ton of money just to get to New York, to stay for that week and handle business and move around. I had just enough for that. I just told my manager straight up, and he knew the situation.
Help me, I'm poor.
He said, nah, man, they're willing to take care of your flights to New York and back. They're gonna put you up in a hotel room. They're gonna take care of your transportation while you're in Atlanta. And then they're gonna pay you a nice fee on top of that. Every situation is a case-by-case scenario, meaning you'll literally get what you negotiate, whether it's you, whether it's your team, your manager, your agent, whoever it is. That's your worth, what you can negotiate. And we did pretty good that day. Not even for a full day. So what do you think I did? I said, hey, we going to the A. Oh man, first, I finished eating the shrimp because now I could digest it fully after that really good news. And you know, I'm in the Uber on the way back to the spot thinking, I'm about to work with Eddie Murphy in Arsenio Hall.
I suppose nobody in here ever heard of Cassius Clay.
We got a point. Cassius Clay was a bad motherfucker.
Hey, I ain't saying Clay ain't bad. I'm just saying I stopped liking Cassius Clay once you changed the name to Muhammad Ali. What kind of shit is that?
Are you serious right now? Oh yeah, by the way, I don't know how I forgot to mention this. So the role that Leah Daniels wanted to cast me for was the role of a male servant. I'm always interested in your opinion, so I want to know, would you have taken that role even though it was a small part? There is no right or wrong answers. I'm just curious. So boom, the next day, I'm on a first class flight, Delta, by the way, to ATL with a smile on my face. And I'm just throwing back the complimentary Jack Daniels. Like, hey, it ain't too many times, you know what I'm saying, that I've flown first class. It's not something that I do all the time, you know? But it didn't come out of my pocket. And they did it, so I decided to take full advantage of that.
Thank you. I will drink until next morning. Thank you.
Oh, I was important that day, for sure. You couldn't tell me nothing. But wait, it gets better. When I land, there was a black SUV waiting on me, you know. Driver had the sign, Donnie Savage on it. So I'm like, that is me. Let's go, let's do it. Hop in the SUV and we make our way to Midtown. We end up at the Four Seasons. I'm like, damn, who am I, the president right now? That ain't even the tip of the iceberg. It just keep getting better, man. I like the way, like the trajectory is just building. I find out that we're filming at Rick Ross's mansion. Have you seen Rick Ross's mansion? This was the same house that I used to dream about when I lived in Lawrenceville, Georgia, when I was a kid. I had an aunt that didn't stay too far from that spot when Evander Holyfield used to own it back in the 90s. I just had the biggest smile on my face, man. I was like, I always wondered what this looked like. And now I finally get the opportunity in my adult years. And there's no way you could have told me as a kid that, hey man, don't even trip. You'll see it. You'll be there one day. Now I wish I could tell you that I met Eddie Murphy. I really wish I could tell you that, but I didn't. We just so happened not to shoot on the same days, and that's okay. So this is where we gotta introduce the lovely comedian, Leslie Jones. When I walked on set, Leslie was cracking jokes and she was getting everybody riled up. It was a good setting, you know what I mean? It's like the environment was welcoming, it was cool. The room was this huge jacuzzi. She gets in the water with her bathing suit on, and I had to jump down into the water. This is the moment where I'm gonna shut up and just show you what happened, because there's no way I can really describe this.
I'm freaking out right now because these 3 girls, they're in my room right now and they just offered to bathe me.
Okay, baby, first of all, calm down, okay? You know we're in another country, and you know they have different traditions and customs, the way that they do stuff. You need to roll with it. This is a princely thing. They bathe you, okay? So be a prince.
Be a prince.
Now you go enjoy that bath.
All right, buddy. Thank you.
Go get washed. We got to move.
The real presents are clean, ma'am.
Just one more time, just to make sure.
You know what, man? Don't ask me what I was doing in that water. I didn't see anything. I don't know nothing. I wasn't there. You know what I'm saying? That's all I got for you. All right? I plead the fifth. Damn it. That was me. I'm a certified deep sea diver part-time. All my OGs, the elders in my family that, you know, grew up on Coming to America, all my peers, my homies that watched the movie, they wouldn't let me live that one down. And I respect that. We've been on a roll this entire video. We've been winning. It's just been dub after dub after dub. So this was the L of this whole entire situation. The film was scheduled to release in March of 2020. And we all know what happened in 2020. When COVID came through and just messed everything up. It just came in just like that. The film finally dropped on Prime in 2021. A whole year later, you know how it went. Everybody was inside. We didn't have any red carpets. We didn't have any premieres. Thinking about it, man, I really do wish we had a red carpet premiere. It would have been so dope to walk the carpet with Eddie, Arsenio, Leslie, Tiana Taylor. It was a lot of cameos in that film, and I'm sure if they lived in LA, they would have pulled up. But you know, unfortunately, that didn't happen. But all in all, I really can't complain because a win is a win. This wasn't even an opportunity that I was actively looking for, you know what I'm saying? So how could I really complain, man? It fell in my lap and I took it and I ran with it. If you've seen Coming to America, did you catch my scene? And if you haven't, make sure you go see it. Give me your honest opinion on the movie. I have my own thoughts on the movie and I'll keep them to myself. But yeah, I want to know yours. All right. So what is the takeaway of this story? When opportunity knocks on your door, if the opportunity makes sense and you can see the upside, whether you are prepared for that opportunity or not, take it. You never know what could happen. I could have turned that situation down, never got an opportunity like that again. Look, that was my start. I moved out to Hollywood and then I started booking roles in other projects. I did a film with Marcus Houston. I did a show called Lace, the TV series. I couldn't believe I could remember my lines. I remember where I started and it led me down this path to be taken more seriously and build on that craft. Okay, so next time somebody sends something your way and you all in your head like, oh, I don't know if I can do it, or oh, I don't think I'm the right fit. They could have sent it to anybody else. I'm telling you. They could have sent it to somebody else that don't deserve it and they know that don't deserve it. But they sent it to you. So what are we gonna do next time? We're gonna take that opportunity, right? Yo, if you like the story, make sure you hit that like button. I appreciate it. I'm just here to share all these crazy stories that I've experienced. I don't want to harbor them, man. They may inspire you. My horror stories might inspire you. Like I tell you what I had to go through to get to this point, you know? All the blood, sweat, and tears, money wasted, relationships lost, opportunities lost, people trying to snake me. These are all things that you're gonna endure in any part of life. You know, it's not just entertainment or social media space. It's cutthroat across the board. Honestly, that means a lot to me. I'm just here to pay it forward. You know, I can't shy too far away from the norm. So if you're looking for some new jewelry, some very unconventional outlier style pieces like the ones that I got on right now, This is Clocks and Colors. Then you need to check out this video where I showcase some of my favorite men's jewelry brands for 2025. Definitely worth a look.